Welcome to Dobby's Repairs. I'm Dobby the Fixing Elf, and this is what's in my toolbox, the series where I show you the tools I use to repair cars and fix things. So let's find out what's in my toolbox today. This installment, we have this set of 3 palm ratchets or thumb ratchets. They're very small, very compact. This is the 1/2 inch version. And then we have the 3/8, and then finally a 1/4 inch. All pretty good. They're very small, very good for getting into really tight spots. Basically, from what I found, as long as you get your hand in there and get the ratchet in there, you're good. Let me grab a socket quickly. We take your standard, so this is 1/2 inch, take your standard 1/2 inch, and then we have a 3/8, take your standard 3/8, and finally, just complete the set. Here's a little 1/4 inch, and again, any 1/4 inch socket, these work really well with the stubby little short sockets. Gives you even more clearance to get in. Obviously, you're never going to be able to break the fasteners loose with this, that are really tight, but for running them in, save your fingers. You can literally run them in really nicely. They fit in your palm quite nicely. So like I said, wherever you get your hand, you can get them. I'll do a demonstration, I'll show you more on that. You can also use them with extensions as well. Let me grab that one there, it's a 3/8. So maybe you're in a tight spot where you can't get a ratchet, but you can just slip your hand down there. Let me turn it the right way. And you can literally just work the fastener out. Also good, pop a little magnet in the end here with this socket. It works really well for these. Yeah, they're pretty good. Again, works with any size. Yeah, you know, we have plenty of other little bits, so like, for instance, here's a 1/2 inch. It does take away the compactness of them, but sometimes you're in a really tight spot at one end and you can't really get a ratchet in there. Say with something underneath you here, and you just twist this round. Pretty good. As long as you get your hand in, you normally use these to get stuff off, so that's pretty good. Well, not the most scientific setup. This is the setup I'm going with. So I've got a little tripod just over a bolt, you can see in here. Make sure it's going the right way, and then literally you can just work it in. Like I said, as long as you get your hand in there, pretty fine. Luckily this is quite a long thing, but even if you move the tripod over, still get your hand in there, you can still do it up. It's pretty good. Yeah, they go up quite well. Let me move that out of the way now so you can actually see better. Yeah, you can tighten these down quite nicely. Probably not the best setup in the world, but you see, get everything nice and tight. You can put quite a fair amount of torque on it really. This stuff though, like, it's quite difficult to break loose. I haven't done my vice up very tightly. It's not a very strong one, but yeah, just let know you get a good twist on it. You can get a good thing. You've got this lovely knurling around the edge, which really does help give you a good grip, especially if your hands are a bit oily or slippery. Even better with gloves. Yeah, just makes it really nice and simple to get in there and get things done. So moving on to my final thoughts on this lovely little set. It's a really little handy set to have. I have to admit they are quite hefty as well. I mean, the most common one I've used is this little 1/4 inch. Gets into some really tight spots. And literally you can just work anything out really with that. Down the back of an engine. 3/8 is quite strong. I'm not sure quite what the tooth count is on them, but they seem pretty fine. I'm going to say it's probably around 72 tooth. Don't quote me on that. I don't actually know what's inside them. Maybe one day I'll open one up and we can have a look inside together. But for now I don't need to, so white diamond is a perfectly good tool. As for the score, I'm going to give these a 3 spanner rating. Pretty good tool. Again, I just picked these up from Temu, so they're pretty cheap. I'm going to pay less than a tenner for the whole set. If you enjoyed this video, why not drop a like? Any questions or feedback, let me know in the comments. I normally drop 2 videos a week, so if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, you should, and then you'll never miss another video. Do you know anyone else who would enjoy watching this video? Then feel free to share it with them. Thanks for watching until the end. Have a sensational day.